Hey! Val here. Welcome to another episode of Mindustry Schematics, where we see a more technical side of Mindustry, because we can. Today we're going to be looking at this, the Smart Shield. This schematic detects nearby foes and raises the shield when they're nearby. It's a good idea of a design, but the way it does it, I think, is rather ingenious. Before we get into it, one thing has to be stated. Mindustry starts its line count at 0 for some reason, while every other text editor known to man starts at 1. So we're going to do what we did in the last video. Yeah, that's better. It has not just a shield and a processor, but also a turret and a sorter. Why a damn sorter? For some context, of the turrets in the game, the cheapest with the longest range goes to the Hail, costing only graphite and copper, and with a punishing range of 29.37 tiles. Checking the code, it's used as a sort of enemy spotter. But the sorter still makes no sense. What kind of monster would try to feed, and only feed, this thing lead? Why wouldn't there be any conveyors? It's used as a state machine, actually. Yeah. Ingenious. Here it runs through all the states like an if-else tree in any other language. The only thing is that Mindustry does not have indentation, so the if statements are more of a move here if it's not what we want, which you could argue act like indentation. But then one could make the argument that indentation itself is just an emulated version of what Mindustry uses, and then we come full circle. The sorter, more like the state machine, basically selects which of these units is going to be told to get the fuck out of Dodge. Here's a little table of which resource is mapped to which unit. This part finds out where the core is, this part checks if the unit is carrying anything, if so it tells it to store it in the core, and both lead to the same fate. Getting, as I said before, the fuck out of Dodge. And yeah. That's the rest of what this does. The only gripe I have is that it's just one shield instead of some hyper-processor that runs through all connected shields, but hey, it is what it is. Anyways, this has been Valerian. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.